Welcome comedian Jess Malik. Jess, come on up.
How we all doing? Good. So, as Jeff said, my name is Jess Malik. I've been doing this for about a year now, which unfortunately means I can no longer use the excuse that I'm new to this for doing poorly. So be patient still. That being said, so I know obviously we're at End of the Road Theater. Have you guys been keeping an eye on that whole new theater in Rio Grande opening up soon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of suspicious because it's been like coming soon for a year now. It's a little suspicious. They're like, we're opening. We're gonna open any day now, real soon. They're like Labor Day, Memorial Day, spring break. We're just gonna keep pushing the date. Eventually, it's gonna be right. You know, it's great. They're like, we're gonna have a bar, a bowling alley, a restaurant, a movie theater, and they got these great pictures of it. They're not open. You know, it's like most women's sex lives, constantly coming soon. But one day, right? That's what we're hoping for, right? And then in the reverse spectrum of it, you know, one day they are going to open, and it's going to be quick, sudden, you know, like most men in bed. Coming soon, bam, done. And all this anticipation is just going to lead to disappointment, you know? It's like, it's going to be really great. It's going to be really great.
It will.
Let's hope so. Now that being said, speaking of men being poor in bed, I've been to 2 professional bull riding events in the last month. It was pure coincidence. But it's a very interesting sport to watch. You know, being on a bull for 8 seconds. You know, but that's you know, a sport. Men lasting 8 seconds in bed, it's not a sport or a record, not anything to brag about. Yeah, and you can tell, like, the husband and wives there, you can tell who's actually going through that in their real life marriage. You know, because the husbands are like, oh, he lasted 6 seconds, that's awesome. And the wife's like, yeah, Bill, 6 seconds, so great. You know, and it's very fun to watch. You know, you're hoping they stay on and they make it to 8 seconds, and it's a lot of what you imagine women sound like in bed with these husbands, because they're like, another 6 seconds. Damn it. Oh no. Pull too hard. Hello? Great. Thank you to the man in the back. Oh, it's Daniel. There you go. Now, speaking of the repercussions of intimacy, did you guys hear that Conor McGregor and his fiance are expecting a baby? No? Does everyone know who Conor McGregor is?
Yes.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, he's like a fighter or whatever, MMA, something. He beats people up for a living, it's great. You know, you do that in Philly and you get on the news, it's weird. But not in the good way. Anywho, that being said, I feel bad for his fiance because, you know, they say babies kick as is, but that baby gotta be beating the shit out of her. Like, bam! Bam! Like, left hook, right hook, just that poor woman. You know, and I hope for the sake of her and the baby that they don't live in the United States. Because the way that we're going with abortion bans and laws, that baby's going to be arrested for aggravated assault by the time it gets out, you know? We're considering an adult right now anyway, so. And then, even if we don't, that poor fiance, they're going to be like, you're harboring a fugitive. Poor woman. Now, that being said, you know, it's a crazy time. That's something that we would think about. But, where was I going with this? Oh, yes, violence. So, for those of you who don't know, I've been an EMT for like 2 or 3 years now. Does everyone know what that is relatively?
A what?
EMT, emergency medical technician. I work in the boo-boo buses. So, yeah. So every once in a while, you get violent people. Not like Conor McGregor violent, which is a good thing because I would be on a lot of workman's comp, which wouldn't be a bad thing. But, that being said, sometimes, you know, you deal with people who are violent. They are not happy to see you. Shocker. That being said, me and my coworkers, we were talking the one day about like our worst experiences with patients who were violent. And this woman, she says, oh, I had a patient threaten to kill me. He said, I'm gonna kill you. And I'm like, man, I don't know about you, but like, that don't sound too bad. Like, now I don't have to do it. You know, like, I was really torn between like toaster in a bathtub, noose, pills. I mean, you're just making it easy for me. Like, I die on the job by a patient? This is heroic. I'm saving lives. Not really. But I just imagine the situation where I'm in a back of the ambulance with a patient who's like, I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna be like, no, please don't, stop. Show about as much enthusiasm as the women who have to sleep with professional bull riders. Like, no, it's fine. We don't have to tonight. It's fine. It's fine. I know, 8 seconds. It's great. And that's pretty much all I got for tonight. So unlike Conor McGregor, I'm going to wrap this up. And thank you guys for coming out. Come out and see Improv Night July 8th. There's a bunch of us that are going to be there. I'll be there. So thank you guys.